So now we move on to AI regulations. What exactly is it that is being done to regulate artificial intelligence tools? So now at the moment, there are so many governments that are considering changes in their legislation to tackle the dangers of this next generation AI. But as you know, AI is moving at a very faster pace. And the way it operates makes it difficult for our governments to come up with proper legislation that encompasses everything that is required in AI. So governments are proposing measures and AI regulations to ensure AI tools reach society in a safe, transparent, and accountable manner. And at the moment, what I'm sure of is that there are laws that have always been existing, and they are still existing, like the data protection regulations. And these are like the ones that have been used by Italy. Italy, at some point, they temporarily banned ChatGPT, I think, for about 6 months, because they needed to understand if there weren't any potential harms, if there weren't anything that was going to cause harm, and they had to analyze that, to analyze ChatGPT before making sure that it can be used in their country. So data protection laws, regulations are being applied in almost every country. But the challenge now that we have is that these regulations, they do not cover everything that is required to be covered. And the problem now is because the reason why it's difficult to regulate AI is because governments, they need to find a way to protect society from unexpected risks and pitfalls while ensuring innovation in access to the benefits these technologies have to offer. Imagine now at the moment you want to say probably ChatGPT is interfering in personal information of people. But at the moment, if you try to remove that that particular information, it becomes irrelevant, where you actually need to search information about a certain group of people that is actually useful and necessary for a particular study. So it's difficult to regulate AI, but some countries, they are trying. For example, USA, they've drafted the Algorithmic Accountability Act, and at the moment, AI is being regulated partly. I can say they are just trying to regulate some part which can be regulated, because it's difficult at the moment to regulate everything concerning AI. Then we also have the AI Act, Artificial Intelligence Act. European Union and Canada, they are proposing this one, and this one is a risk-based approach to artificial intelligence, where they actually are trying to mitigate the risks that come with artificial intelligence and try to regulate those ones, so that whoever it is that will be developing an artificial intelligence tool can try to mitigate the risks that can actually befall users of that tool. Then China proposed some rules where it actually set certain rules or certain standards, I can say, that should be followed, or standards that should be certain standards that should be met before rolling out AI tools. So it doesn't matter how good your AI tool is, or whatever it is that it can do, so long it doesn't meet those standards. In China, they can say they will not allow it. So different countries, they're trying to come up with different kinds of regulations to try, by all means, to deal with issues that might arise in artificial intelligence. But at the moment, this is the information I have on the regulations at the moment.